mark the chains or not. And it makes a difference. And it's going to be a first down.
First down.
Wow. So
I don't know.
yeah, that one
if I was Battle, I'd be a little upset over that too.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened right there.
What was happening, folks, is they spotted Gate City short, but they moved the chains. So then they went back and they respotted the chains and measured again and gave the first down to Gate City.
Luke Reed drops back. They're going to look to throw the football. He's got it to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go to about the 41-yard line, 42, but he stays in bounds. 30 seconds left as Gate City tries to hurry up to the line. They've still got one timeout left. Ball will be marked on the 42-yard line.
Spike it here.
As Reed will do just that. Spikes the football.
I'm glad he was listening.
27.7 seconds left. As, again, Gate City leads 21-7. They are in John Battle territory. The ball will be marked. Well, it depends on who you ask this time. Let's see. But does put it on 42. they actually were looking to the sideline. They weren't for sure to where to put it. So Gate City will come up. Again, they've got one timeout left. John Battle has none. And John Battle will be in a prevent, basically a 3-5-3. They'll have three down linemen to rush Reed. And they're going to have, and everybody else playing the linebacker position. Thomas will be the back with him as he's going to look to throw. Reed's going to be flushed out of the pocket, though. He's going to roll to the right-hand side, and he's going to throw it across the side or across the field, and will be incomplete.
Somebody missed a block on that. A Battle player came through untouched and was in Reed's face almost immediately.
And again, they only rushed three, and he was able to penetrate, came through on the left-hand side, flushed him out, and he rolled to the right-hand side, threw it across the field. He tried to hit Tomlinson, and it was incomplete. 18 seconds left. Third down now and 10 from the 42-yard line. Calhoun checks back in the ball game as Tomlinson will go out. Again, this NASCAR package is in. You got DeAndre Mack. You've got Levi Roten, Carson Jenkins, John Sally. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Somebody broke the huddle with 12.
Delay of game against the Blue Devils.
Joe, that's 2 delay of games against Gate City.
Well, Chris, I don't think they even reset the clock. So I think it was kind of a.
30-15 from the 47.
See, that's what Coach Housewright's pointing to. They never even reset the clock.
Well, Coach Housewright, he was out past the yard line markers there, trying to get the officials' attention.
So Reed backs up, and he looks to throw. It's going to be off to the left-hand side. It's going to get it to Calhoun. Calhoun's going to get down to about the 38-yard line, and there's going to be timeout on the field. Gate City uses their final timeout. Gain of about only 4 yards. So they had 3 receivers to the right. Reed rolled to the right, and he tried to get Calhoun off to the left-hand side. He did get it to him. However, John Battle snuffed it out. Only give up about maybe a 3-yard gain. So Gate City will have the ball fourth down and about 8 on the 39-yard line. There's 8 seconds left in the first half.
I would normally be thinking a deep pass play here, but the last couple of times, Battle's just come right through the Gate City line. I'm not sure that Mack or Jenkins, as fast as they are, would even have time to get down the field.
Maybe line him up in punt formation, snap it to him, and just let him throw it from there.
I don't know.
So,
I mean, you can't just take a knee here because you're not getting the ball back, but Gate City needs to be careful and not throw up an interception right here.
Again, 21-7, 3 receivers to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. John Battle in complete prevent formation. And again, Chris, they're able to penetrate, and they make him roll, and he rolls out to the right-hand side. Reed's got the football, and he's still on his feet, though, as the clock expires, and they're going to take him down about the 30-yard line. A little bit of excitement there as he rolled around, got the first down, But again, the clock expires, and we've played one half of football. So as we go to halftime, and it looks like the John Battle Trojan band coming onto the field, Gate City leads 21-7. This is the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show. Again, scores and highlights coming your way. Again, thank you for listening. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In just down the road from Gate City High School on Kane Street. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil Sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702. Is school safety important to you? Is improving the overall protection for our county something that you want? Would you like to see better communication between a well-trained sheriff's office and the community? If your answer is yes, then you need to support Jeff Eads for Scott County Sheriff. Serving us for over 30 years in law enforcement, Jeff has the needed experience and insight to make each of these a reality. Please vote for and support Jeff during the upcoming general election this November. For more information, you can visit and like his Facebook page. Jeff Eads for Scott County Sheriff. Honest, dedicated, experienced, and professional. Paid for by Jeff.
This is Suzanne Moore of the Gate City Cross Country and Track team, and you are listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Let's go, Blue.
If you or a loved one is being discharged from the hospital and in need of rehabilitation, then look no further than Nova Health and Rehab, a 4-star facility in Weber City, Virginia. They offer a wide variety of services, including skilled nursing, physical, occupational, speech therapies, and outpatient services as well. Tell your doctor or case manager at the hospital that you want to go to Nova Health and Rehab Center, where you will find a home-like environment during your stay. Please call 276-477-5640. Again, that's 276-477-5640. Nova Health and Rehab is a Sabre Healthcare Group facility. With the qualifications we need for Scott County Sheriff, candidate Greg McMurray has the law enforcement experience and ideas that you can believe in. His philosophy is simple: focus on the issues. He believes in transparency within the sheriff's office, proper patrolling throughout the entire county, and developing innovative programs like he did while serving with the Bristol Police Department by establishing and developing the Community Police Program. Greg also has the needed experience in supervising large workforces and staffs as he did in the private sector. He is asking for your support this November to become the Scott County Sheriff we need now and into the future. Greg McMurray is a lifelong resident of Scott County and thanks you in advance for your support this fall. Paid for by Greg McMurray Sheriff.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
Everyone talks about health care, right? Well, now you can take charge by attending a free health fair on Tuesday the 29th from 1 till 3 p.m. at Elmcroft of Johnson City. Experts from the healthcare industry will be on hand to talk with attendees. Walgreens will be there for this year's flu shots and plenty of prizes and refreshments as well. Learn more and tour Elmcroft while you're there. Elmcroft of Johnson City, 406 East Mountain View Road, and online at elmcroft.com.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here on the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show. Scores and highlights from around the region. Again, at halftime here on Battle Hill, Gate City leads 21-7. Chris, what do you got from the first half?
Well, when we look at the totals, when in passing, Carson Jenkins with 61 yards and Calhoun with 4 right at the end of the quarter there. Everything else has been a Gate City rushing attack. Reed has 42 yards. Jenkins has 29. Calhoun has 44. I've got Tomlinson with 36. Roten with 6. Blanton with 46. Gate City is 3 for 5 on third downs, and John Battle is 0 for 4. Penalties, both Gate City's been penalized 4 times for, forgot to add that part up, 25 yards. And Battle's been penalized 5 times for 45 yards. Gate City's punted twice, 24 yards, 25 yards. Battle's punted 3 times, 38, 10, and 29.
So the scoring from the first half.
Scoring for the first half is 7:15 in the game. Gate City gets on the board with a 9-yard run by Jenkins. Extra point, good. Then Battle answers right back just a few seconds later, 6:57 in the first. 52-yard pass, score by Lale. The game's tied at 7. Gate City answers back at 1:08 to go in the first with a 38-yard pass to Jenkins. That makes it 14-7 with the extra point. And then Gate City scores again, 7:09 to go in the second quarter. A 2-yard touchdown run by Reed. Extra point good again. I feel that's worth saying after the struggles Gate City's had. They're 3 for 3 on the extra points to take the 21-7 halftime lead.
So we've got about 15 minutes here of halftime. Of course, we got some scores coming in.
I've got scores.
What do you got for scores?
Well, where should we start?
I think let's start in Tennessee.
We'll start in Tennessee. Right now, the Dobbins-Bennett Indians taking a 14-3 lead over Science Hill. Perhaps a big surprise, Daniel Boone, 14-7 over Crockett. I thought Boone would hang around in this game. I still think Crockett will pull away, but with a rivalry like this, it almost always seems to come down to be a close game.
And, you don't know the psychological, all of a sudden Crockett, which was feeling basically invincible last week, Tennessee High, went to their place and beat them, and now on the road, rivalry game, like you said. Anything can happen.
And the last few weeks, Boone's been playing well. They're starting to get healthy. They had very high expectations this season, and they're not out of this yet. They're not out of the playoff picture at all.
And, of course, got to give it to Larry and Andy. He's picked some of these upsets, and so far they're voting.
Joe, I cannot fall below Larry and Andy. That just cannot happen, surely. But Cherokee High, 7. Tennessee High, 7.
And there's one. That was the first one they sent to me, so.
I did not. I was not expecting that. I've not seen anything on the Sullivan South Elizabethton game yet. Volunteer up on Unicoi 7-0.
Give it to Larry. Call for this.
Well, and I said in pregame, I had a feeling about Volunteer this game. East 7-0 over North.
Blair and Andy may be in first this time next week.
And Greenville's over Granger County 21-0. That makes much more sense.
Well, luckily we didn't pick that one.
Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee is turned upside down right now.
Oh, if those hold true, wow. But anyway.
Over in Virginia, things are a little bit more status quo. Ridgeview's over Abingdon 21-0. I thought Ridgeview would win this, but I thought it would be a closer game. And it may still wind up that way. Graham is up on Richlands 14-7. Patrick Henry all over Honaker 35-0. Castlewood at the half leads J.I. Burton 7-6.
And who called that one? Larry.
Lebanon is up 7-0 over Virginia High. Tazewell up on Marion 14-0. Wise Central, they messed up and let Lehigh score.
What?
It's 49-3.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure why Lee bothered to go for a field goal there either. East Side is over Thomas Walker 21-6. I took Thomas Walker in that one. I might as well just light fire to my paper at this point. Chilhowie's over Grundy 21-0. Rycove at the half leads Twin Valley 24-0. And Hurley and Holston are knotted at 14.
Wow, good ball games going on. Some of them, some upsets. Of course, as we get into playoff situations, of course, there's only 2 weeks left in Tennessee, 3 in Virginia. So interesting to see again some of the games. And I know everybody's out there clamoring for it. You're blowing up my phone. I know it's coming. Yes, indeed, folks, it is. Chris Cars, this day in sports history. Chris, take it away.
Today is actually an eventful day in sports history.
Yeah.
On this day in 1621, Governor Bradford, the head of the American Plymouth Colony at the Massachusetts Bay, disallows sports of any kind on Christmas Day. He would have been aghast at the NBA games that occur now. On this day in 1884, the first World Series